You know, this thing took me way too long to build. So in the future, I think I'm gonna refrain from uh, using anything with this much brown in it. If I'll elaborate on that later. Hey guys, it's me, Ruckus46, and welcome to my most recent mock. Well, I've been working on this for way too long, parts shortages and whatnot. And also, is it me, or are brown pieces the only ones with the special ability to snap when you try to take them off a plate? I could not have been the only one who had to deal with that. Because, oh my god, I lost at least 30 brown pieces simply trying to move them. And oh, would you look at that? They snapped in half. And I haven't, the Bricklink, well, I haven't really gone on to Bricklink yet, but I really don't want to order any more parts. I really don't. I'm still trying to make that Panzer III. By the way, I've got a Lego order coming in next week, so stay tuned for that, I guess. Anyways, I don't really know what I'd call this, as in the name, not in the mock itself. I would like to call it the Reconquest of France, but using the term conquest doesn't really make it sound like you're liberating things, now does it? I'll figure that out when I actually post this. Anyways, on this side, you got the Americans. I would like to believe that this side is east, that side's west, but, that would require me to flip the entire model over to cure my OCD, and I don't want to do that. But think what you will. Anyways, I wanted to put more bushes there, but it kind of got a little bit too crowded. This is on through here. You got these houses. Also, for the record, LEGO Creators buildings really do make good houses. I tried to build more, I tried to build one over there, but I couldn't really get a decent shape. This one was really the only decent thing to come out of it. Also, machine gunner kind of got sniped. Well, it really isn't sniping when you're using a rifle now, is it? You go through here, and you got some Germans. There's an entire squad that's getting ready to make a run for it. With this Kettenkrad and a Raketenwerfer, or what would you call it? I know that's what it's officially called, but you just got these guys trying to cover the retreat of the squadron. You got a German there. Well, a couple Germans there by the house. One of them's about to go inside of it and take cover. The houses make great cover until somebody chucks a grenade in there. If anybody who's played any modern day shooter would know that. Well, I take it back. Grenades and shooters tend to be weaker than they actually are in real life. Chances are, if you were to throw a grenade on one side of a room, you'd still get hit by the shards of it, even if you're on the opposite side. At this point in the war, I'd like to think that it's 1944. I am thinking of doing the small Canadian raid in France in 1942, I believe. I forget what the town was called, but it was pretty much a catastrophe. It's actually a little known. There's this YouTube channel called Extra History who briefly mentioned it. And that spiked my interest in doing France for the most part. Anyways, just some more angles. I am planning on getting more German vehicles in general. Although, admittedly, say for the United States, they're the second most. They have the most vehicles out of everybody, save for the US. Anyways, it's not really much inside the building. I built the entire structure using 1x1. And I completely blanked out on the name. What if you guys corrected me on that? I believe I used the term olive green instead of sand green. Wait, no, sand green instead of olive green. I would really like to check right now, but if I were to check right now, it would sort of cancel the recording. So, I believe this is olive green. I might have to be corrected again. But anyways, there you go. I also got flower beds there because, I mean, I got a ton of Lego extra sets, mainly for the plant pieces. You know, I also got a pick-a-brick full of these, so yeah. I also got Dimension. I really like the way I did the bushes. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for waiting for all this time. For those of you who remain, haha. I'm probably not gonna do a large-scale mock like this for a little bit. Oh yeah, I finally get to reclaim my chair after having pieces on it for the last 3 weeks. And also, one of you mentioned that you liked my little background decorations. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I've actually got a couple of Steam cards on the floor right now that I want to hang up. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. And if you want to keep track of what I do, I suggest you subscribe. But I'm not going to force you. Anyways, one last little look. I actually originally had the anti-tank gun right here. And I originally had this M2A4 Stewart, I believe it is. The only thing that stopped me from adding it is because it was a Pacific tank, and I don't think there were any in France. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.